So this is my last video of the day, and I think that this one will do very well simply because there's a lot of people that are looking at Hertz right now. And I honestly think this is kind of, like, to me, this is just my personal view. But I think this is kind of weird that they are they're capitalizing on the stock price spiking, and they're raising $1 billion in new stock as part of its Chapter 11 reorganization. So, my opinion is if they do manage to raise this, they might be like, okay, we'll back out of our Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing and continue with the business. I'll be honest with you, this makes no sense because in order for Hertz to raise $1 billion, they would need somebody on the receiving side, like a billionaire, would basically, or multiple billionaires, would be able to willing to take those diluted shares in exchange for that $1 billion of cash. Retail investors are not going to do this. Retail investors are not going to be like, oh, I'll give you some money in exchange for some diluted stock. No, they are going to buy the existing outstanding shares and gamble that the stock will go up. So honestly, I think there's some really rich people here, or maybe the Fed or something, but they say retail investors push up Hertz. I really don't think that's the scenario. I really don't think retail investors are pushing up Hertz stock. I think big money is, because they don't want the company to go bankrupt. That's why there's this news article regarding a $1 billion raise and possibly a bankruptcy reversal. So, that's what I personally think. We'll see what happens. For anybody that's new to this channel, if you just come across my channel because you searched up Hertz and it showed up on YouTube, please subscribe. Even if you don't like my voice and you will never watch a single video of mine again, I would appreciate a subscribe because I want to get 100,000 subscribers. That is my life goal. I don't care about my views anymore. I just make videos and people want to watch it. They want to watch it. If they don't want to watch it, they don't want to watch it. Can't do anything about that at the end of the day. But, even if I get 100,000 subscribers and my views are still 300 to 400, that would be a little weird, but I don't care. I just want my 100,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. Anyways, moving forward, so Hertz popped for 38.59%. This was done in pre-market, so normal retail investors don't really have access to pre-market. I mean, yeah, you can have access to pre-market, but most of them don't bother because they don't have that much money. I'm thinking that big money has access to pre-markets and they traded this thing up on the news, but it makes no sense. Why would they buy a stock that's getting diluted by 243 million shares? It makes no sense. And then a lot of people say that retail investors are the reason why the stock is up so much. If that was true, Robinhood is the biggest retail investor base in the planet. There might be a few super rich people using Robinhood. I highly doubt that. But most retail investors are involved in Robinhood. And then we look at Hertz on Robinhood. We look for Hertz. There's no, but you search for Aurora, boom, right? Hertz, nope. So Hertz, nothing. So obviously there's no retail investors in Hertz. And a lot of YouTubers are saying, oh, retail investors are pushing up Hertz stock. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But again, that's my opinion, and it kind of makes no sense to me too. I mean, makes no sense to me that the stock gets pushed up on dilution news. 243 million shares dilution, and then the stock gets pushed up 40%. It makes absolutely no sense, absolutely no sense, but it's happening, and that is the scenario right now. So let's hear Jim Cramer talk about Hertz a little bit, and then I'll chime in.
Two stocks I want to talk about, and then maybe give me a market prognostication for how to head into the weekend. But what do you make of this Hertz news? The idea that Hertz basically a bankrupt company is now asking the judge if it can sell $1 billion worth of stock. Would you buy that stock?
The question is, did P.T. Barnum become the CEO? I'm checking to see who's it. Is it P.T. Barnum? No, it's someone else. How do you like that? Maybe they ought to bring in P.T. Barnum, because that's exactly what it takes to be able to have the guts to be able to do that offering. I mean, there's a possibility that that's worth nothing. I mean, it's kind of funny when you think about it, Andrew, if it weren't like people actually going to lose a lot of money. It's bankrupt.
Is there any way for that to work out favorably for the shareholder?
Is there any way? Well, maybe a sudden surge of rental. They undo the bankruptcy. Maybe the common stock is worth something in the redo. But, it seems to be, if I were one of the large bondholders, I would be so glad that they're doing this, because then I think that there's more money coming to me. Now, look, maybe they say, right, hey, listen, we're going to reserve this for the shareholders, common shareholders, but that's certainly not in the bankruptcy code. Maybe they have to undo the bankruptcy code. Now, by the way, I'm sure there's some lawyer who says it's fine, because, if you pay them enough, they'll say it's fine.
Okay, help me with this one then also.
So, there you go. That's what he has to say. So, judge to okay sale of 240 million shares. So, that's a lot of shares. And if I was a retail investor, I wouldn't like that news. That's why, and I was talking about Hertz as a gambling. I said that I think at $2 I'll do a dead cat bounce. It's not really a dead cat bounce. It's more like rich people piling into the stock. But yeah, it went up. So I mean, I don't know. Like I as a retail investor, I'm a retail investor. There's a lot of retail investors on this planet, but on Robinhood, nobody, right? And I highly doubt retail investors are the cause of, a dollar movement to the upside. That is like $100 million at least in market cap. Somebody on the receiving side is pushing it up. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's a dangerous game to play with, because Hertz, extremely dangerous company, but sometimes dangerous companies give you the most return on investment. So yeah, and Luckin Coffee, like, what the hell? Up 56 cents. I mean, delisting, fraud, and all that, and the stock still went up anyways. So sometimes it's just, there's no logic in any of this. Widening Petroleum Corporation was supposed to go bankrupt, bounced really hard, and it's just stabilizing. And you really think retail investor moved 104 million shares of Widening Petroleum Corporation? Yeah, let's look at the retail investor base in Robinhood. Nope, not even there. Oh wait, okay. Not there. Widening. Not there. So obviously not. Chesapeake Energy, up today 8.53%. Chesapeake is probably on there. Maybe. Let's look. Fine. Nope. Chesapeake's not on there either. So retail investors are not involved in this push up in stock price. It's big money. At least that's my opinion. Carnival, yeah, Carnival is on there. That's for sure. American Airlines, yep, definitely on there. But retail investors are not pushing it up. They're not pushing up all these stocks today. Retail investors don't have that much money. We're talking about all the retail investors together, maybe equal to $1 billion in cash. And the rest is big money, the billionaires, and maybe, who have not quite a billionaire, but a couple $100 million in their bank. So, the super ultra rich are the ones that are moving the stock. Banks, hedge funds, mutual fund managers, I don't know if a mutual fund manager would spec on American Airlines going up. Aurora up, wow, 27 cents. That's 20 37 cents, 2.87%. That's good. That's good. I'm guessing Canopy went up too, big time. CGC. Yep. Canopy's not up big time, but it is up 57 cents, 3.85%. So that's good. Nordic American Tankers today was just trading sideways. Afria is trading sideways. Tilray is trading sideways, not really doing too much. DraftKings is not doing too much, trading sideways. Hexel is trading sideways action. Well, it's up 5%, but looks flat to me, the chart. So SPY had a nice little boost near the end of the day. Very, very volatile day for the SPY. GameStop had a nice boost near the end of the day. Will this last or will it get faded? I have no idea. If I did, I'd be rich. But I think that, when the pre-orders come out for GameStop, the stock's going to explode to the upside. So that's my opinion. Space today up 50 cents, 15 bucks. Space is downtrending, but it had a small pop today. ABX today was, oh wow, that's just near the end of the day. 3 more minutes before the market close. Down 26 cents, just kind of trading sideways. Beyond Meat today also kind of trading sideways. Tesla was downgraded, but it's starting to rally back. Harvest Health is $1.40. Ianthus is up 15 cents. MedMen is trading sideways. True Eve is trading sideways. Kira is trading sideways. GTI, more sideways action. Seems fairly flat on the multi-state operators. See what Vero is up to. Vero is bouncing back a little bit, but still kind of sideways action. Slang bouncing back too. Liberal Health Science starting to bounce back. That not too much to say about that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day.